welcome to the latest episode of the Kronos AV Review Diaries. Today, as you can see, we're going to look at a turntable which is hugely popular, the Michell Gyrodec SE. This is actually a turntable that I've owned for nearly 8 years, and I'm really chuffed with it. It's a turntable I'm very fond of. And in this review diaries, we wanted to take a look at the turntable, but also I can give some personal experience of owning one, and even give you a bit of an insight into some of the advantages, but also some of the pitfalls to be careful of. So, firstly, starting with the price, because the standard Gyro SE comes in at $26.99, but that does not include a tone arm or cartridge. You can go for the Michell Techno arm, and that will bring the package to $34.99 as a total, but you will need a cartridge on top of that. There is other options. There's more basic tone arms as well, which will bring that price down a little bit. But this turntable, as you see it, with the Gyro SE and the Techno arm, would be at $34.99. One of the things to bear in mind if you are considering a Gyrodec is it is a suspended turntable. It is sprung, so with that there is a degree of setup involved. The Gyro SE is not the easiest turntable in the world to build. It's not a plug and play. So if you're really unfamiliar with turntables, it is always best to let ourselves as a dealer build it for you, or perhaps maybe it's not the turntable for you. It just depends on your skill level and how confident you are with turntables. Once you have it set up, there's very little maintenance with the Gyrodec. It's pretty much the same as every other turntable. You just need to make sure you change the oil regularly, change the belt, and do your general maintenance. With the 8 years I've owned mine, I've never had a single problem with it. I just take care of it year on year, do the services, and over the years I've upgraded it, and I'll even chat a little bit about some of those. So as I said before, this particular turntable has the Gyro Techno arm on it. The Techno arm is a very good arm. It's a big upgrade over the standard tone arms that come with the Michell. However, for me, I actually ended up going recently to the Origin Live Encounter. For me personally, I thought the turntable had more to offer, so I decided to change the arm, and I've heard a huge difference. It's something I highly recommend, and luckily with Origin Live, they do various mounts, so there was no issue whatsoever fitting it to the Gyrodec. As for a few other of the upgrades that I've done, I decided to do the power supply as well. That made a huge difference. The HR power supply makes a massive difference, and it's something I would really strongly advise you to take into consideration if you are looking at a Gyro SE. I have also upgraded to the ISO base, which is an acrylic isolation base which sits under the turntable, as well as the dust cover just for protection. One of the actual latest updates I've done in my particular Gyrodec is the addition of the Titanic audio clamp. The reason I actually went for the Titanic audio clamp is that in many ways it's similar to the Gyrodec in the way that it operates. The Titanic, although we can't see it here, features small ball bearings which are spring loaded. That means that only the ball bearings are touching the record, and the spring loaded means that it stays flat constantly. In many ways it's like the Gyrodec. It can absorb those vibrations. It has the essentially same feature as the Gyrodec in terms of the fact that it's sprung, and therefore when I tested various clamps on it, I found the Titanic was by far the best I could hear personally. Overall, as I said before, that the Gyro SE is a fantastic turntable. Sonically it's excellent. There's huge upgrade possibilities, which was something that drew me to it. I'll be completely honest, the first thing that drew me to the Gyro SE was its looks. I remember when I first saw it, I just fell in love with it, and it was a turntable for me. Obviously, once I heard it, I loved it, and over the years I've just upgraded it piece by piece, and 8 years later I'm still really enjoying it, and I think it's a really good turntable. It's one I would recommend to many people. I say the only real downfalls with it is it's not the simplest turntable in the world to set up if you're very unfamiliar. If you have experience with turntables, you should be absolutely fine, but if you're completely new to turntables or just getting back into it, it's something to consider. There is some building involved with it, and there is some setup. you obviously have to make sure that you get it level, that you get it bouncing right, etc. if you want to get it to sound right. So it's just a few things to take into consideration. But overall, it's stunning. There's loads and loads of upgrades, as I mentioned. Whether you go for upgrades from Michell Engineering themselves, or there's other companies that make lots of products that will fit this. So overall, it's hugely future-proofed. As I say, I have no problems with it whatsoever. It's obviously a real statement piece in any system. It looks fantastic. And with this particular model, this is our shop demo model. We went for, obviously, as you can see, the black finish. It does come in a silver finish as well, so there's a couple of options there as well to help style it, to make it suitable to your room and tastes. One other thing I guess you could say is, because a couple of people ask, it doesn't have an automatic speed control. So it is a manual speed control. You do have to move the belt down. Depends how much you use 45s. Some people prefer it, some people don't. In this particular set, it isn't an automatic speed control or digital speed control. So that's just one of the other small things that the Gyrodec features. It's an older design. When John Michell first designed the turntable, it was revolutionary, and it has stood the test of time. It's still, despite making a few changes, it's still very, generally speaking, similar to John's original design, and that's just a testament to John and the whole team at Michell, because it stayed true to it. And even now, with all the advancements in technology, this is still one of the best turntables at this price point. I hope that gave you a little bit of an insight into the Michell and a little bit of insight into an owner as well. If you have any interest in Michell, please do get in touch. We have, I say, one on demo. You're welcome to come in and hear and see. We do quite a few finance options as well. We have 0%. We can do buy now, pay later. And we have interest bearing up to 60 months as well. So we have lots of ways to pay. So yeah, if you're interested, please give us a shout, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.